Welcome to Mr. B's Ukulele channel. Please subscribe and I hope you enjoy watching.
Okay, this is the tutorial for Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. Right, we're going to start off with some finger picking again, and we're going to try and build on what we looked at in Happy Birthday a few weeks ago. Now, with that, we did the finger picking on our thumb, and we're going to explore that, but we're also going to look at some of the other ways that you can do finger picking and how you're supposed to really do it, so we can aspire to get a little bit better at it. Okay, let's start with that finger picking pattern. Now I'm going to put that on the screen for you now, for you to have a look at, and you'll see visually I've done this quite differently to how I did Happy Birthday, because there's a little bit more to it than that song. So today we're looking at all four strings, and we've got to pluck all four, or pick rather, all four of the strings. And the pattern is very simple. It's G, C, E, A, E, C. So it goes down and up the ukulele. So it's very simple. If I start on my C chord, just very simple. Start at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. If you just imagine 1 to 4 and then back again, down and up. And what we don't do is repeat the top or the bottom string. We just go start at the top and down and back up and then down again. We then change chord. So whilst we're doing it, unlike Happy Birthday, where we just played the whole thing and we moved our finger down here to change the note, we're going to play chords with the plucking or picking today. So we're going to start with the C chord, and so that basically we're picking a chord of C, note by note. And then we go to the A minor chord. So up here we're just doing chords as normal, and then over here with our thumb we are picking. So we start on the C. And then the A minor. Then to the G. And then back to the C. And then when we get to the top we just do a down string. Do that as lightly as you can, because you don't want to be too heavy at that part of it. So that was really nice, really light. Keep it as light and delicate as you can. And the target there, I didn't quite get it on the fourth chord there, is to keep each pick nice and evenly spaced. So you don't want it like this, which it will probably start off like that because you're really trying to control your thumb and you're picking. Try and get it really nice and evenly spaced out. Now I'm busy looking at you and looking at the camera right now, but what's the easy way of doing it when you start off is by having a good look at your thumb and what you're doing, and you can tilt your ukulele up whilst you're getting used to it. However, once you have got used to it, do try and do it in the normal position without looking, and that's when you're really getting to grips with the finger picking. Right, okay, so that's how we're going to do it for Hallelujah. However, there are other and better ways of doing finger picking, and if you're feeling really confident at this, or you've done it with your thumb and you're quite comfortable doing it, try these other techniques as well. So for finger picking, you can use your first finger, and it is better to be picking the string up and plucking it upwards, gets a better ring to it. So you can use your first finger. And you can hear straight away the strings are echoing a little bit more freely, and because my thumb being a little bit heavier, a bit wider than my finger as well, is dampening those strings and dampening the sound as I brush down on the strings. However, if I use my first finger, I'm really picking at it more. My finger comes out the way more cleanly, and it's a cleaner. Once you get used to it, you'll find it's a cleaner sound. However, the optimum way of doing it, if you like, the professional way of doing it, the way eventually we'll try and move towards, is to have our thumb on the top finger and then one finger per string. So on the top A, I've got my thumb. On the E, I've got my first finger. On the C, I've got my second finger. And on the G, I've got my third finger on the bottom string there. So then I do one string per finger or thumb, and you get used to plucking that string with that finger. Now it is a bit more fiddly, takes a little bit of getting used to, but if you want to have a go at that and start practicing that, that's a really good way of doing it, because then you've got lots of potential of what you can do with your finger picking, because you've got all your fingers at work and you'll be able to do things much faster. Because when you've got different fingers, once you're used to moving them out of the way and once you're comfortable doing that, you'll be able to play things much more quickly, because you've got all four of your fingers and thumbs in action, as opposed to just trying to move your thumb from one string to the other, which is actually quite fiddly. So those are the different ways of doing it. But by all means, for now, just start off with your thumb whilst you get used to the idea of it, and then move forward from there. Okay, so that's the finger picking. Do have a good look at that, and then we can move into the main part of Hallelujah.